the time has come to leave the comfortable confines of the boat and get into the cold water.
Uncomfortable water.
Well, hey there, guys. Greetings from sunny Florida. We have finally made it to some warm weather.
We have. On the way here, we stopped in Gulf Shores, Alabama to visit with my brother and his wife for a few days. Thanks, Jerry and Vita, for a great visit.
We had a really nice time with them, didn't we?
Did.
I loved the beach area there in Gulf Shores. We even got to go out there and see a nice sunset.
We did.
One evening. And then, of course, while we were in town, we ate some great food with those guys.
We did.
I even got in a half marathon. Jerry, my brother-in-law, he also ran it that day. I had a really good race. Felt really good about the day. Ended up 22nd place out of 412 finishers. So had a good race, had a good time with those guys. Look forward to connecting with them again sometime on our trip later this year if we can. But we have moved on from there to the Panhandle of Florida, where we're going to be exploring for the next few days. We are at Grayton Beach State Park, and we are going to go show you around here.
Let's go.
Well, we made it to the state park boundary. We've enjoyed our time strolling along the beach.
Yeah, the beach in the state park is about a mile long from one end to the other.
We've made it to this end. We might as well turn around and head to the other end.
Let's do it.
Well, we enjoyed our stroll on the beach. Now we're going to take a hike on a trail.
Yeah, it's the Grayton Beach Nature Trail. The trailhead is at the end of the beach parking lot, and the trail is approximately 1 mile long.
So the surface that we're walking on is a mix of deep sand and some hardpack. There's going to be a variety of trees out here, ranging from some tall evergreen to magnolia to palm trees. So we're going to get a little bit of everything, even on this short little hike. So we're looking forward to it.
Park.
Yeah, and every time I hear something rustling in the brush beside us, it makes me just want to take off running. Paula's gonna have to fend for herself if a gator or a bear comes our way. It's a fun little trail, but it is a little bit tight in areas, and so it does kind of make you feel like somebody's watching you and maybe coming out to say hello. read that a lot of people consider Grayton Beach State Park to be not only the best state park in Florida, but actually the best state park in America.
We don't know if it's the best, but it certainly is one of the best.
Well, we are so excited about today. We have been visiting with some friends who live in the area, and their son is going to take them and us out on a pontoon boat excursion today.
Yeah, we're gonna look for some dolphins. We're gonna cruise St. Andrews Bay, and we're gonna take a quick stop at Shell Island. We've been looking forward to this ever since they mentioned it, and today is the day.
We just want to hang out with our friends today, so we're not going to keep the camera rolling a lot, but we will try to get enough shots to share our trip with you guys.
Let's go.
Let's go. Paula, the time has come to leave the comfortable confines of the boat and get into the cold water,
uncomfortable water,
and wade the rest of the way to the shore. And as I am a gentleman, ladies first. And they're off. An amazing time today, didn't we?
We did. It was a lot of fun.
We got to see, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe 40 dolphins out there.
Everywhere. Oh my goodness, they were beautiful.
I wish we could have gotten some good shots of all of them. They were just jumping all over the place, and I couldn't keep my camera on them long enough to get much.
They were here, they were there, and they were everywhere.
It was really cool. And then that excursion to Shell Island was a lot of fun.
Walking over to the Gulf.
And looking out there,
it was beautiful.
We were in St. Andrews Bay for most of the time, and we got to the very edge where it kind of meets up with the Gulf of Mexico, and it was just really cool.
On the Emerald Coast, the water was beautiful.
We appreciate very much our friends Lee and Jacqueline and their son Layton, who was our captain today, our pilot today.
Our tour guide too.
Yes, he did a great job, and we had a really, really fun time today.
We did.
Well, we have driven from Grayton Beach to Panama City to check out the Florida Luxe Arts Festival.
This event features local and national chalk artists throughout the downtown historic area. This event is family friendly and free to the public. While we're here to see the chalk art, there are lots of other things going on. There are musicians, arts vendors, food, lots of things for the entire family.
That chalk art festival was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
It was. We enjoyed walking around and looking at the different paintings, chalk paintings, and some of them we're still working on, so it's kind of neat to see their processes.
Yeah, one of them had a grid out there, and of course they erased the chalk lines for the grid after they get their artwork done. But it was really neat.
It was. It's pretty
seeing
amazing
them at work.
What they can do.
We had a little bit of challenges trying to record shots of the art pieces because some of them were so large I couldn't get them all into a frame. Then we had people, of course, everywhere walking around, and even the sun, the shadows were playing a little bit of tricks with me, but hopefully we got enough recorded that you guys can see just a little sampling of the art pieces that we saw yesterday. Just beautiful. This morning we're off to church, but before we feed our souls, we've got to feed our stomachs.
Yeah, we've driven to a place that all the locals say we have to go to, and that's Thomas Donuts.
They said donuts and didn't have to convince me of anything beyond that. Let's go.
Let's go.
So we got 3 different donuts to share so we can sample several different things that caught our eye in the window. First up is strawberry shortcake. Next we have a red velvet cheesecake. And last but not least, we have a chocolate glazed.
We also got a couple of sandwiches to split. We have a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. And then something new for us, a ham and cheese kolache. That kolache is delicious. I don't know what that bread is, but it is so good.
Sometimes I think, says it all. And as you're enjoying your donuts, you can also enjoy the view. Well, the last thing we want to show you while we're here in the Florida Panhandle before we move on is St. Andrews State Park.
While the campsite here is not as private as the one at Grayton Beach State Park, we are right on the water and our site overlooks Grand Lagoon.
Of course, what St. Andrews is known for is the beach, which routinely is ranked on many of the lists of the best beaches in the country.
The Gulf of Mexico is on one side of the park and St. Andrews Bay is on the other. And along the shore, there's 1.5 miles of pristine beaches for swimming, fishing, or walking.
Yeah, there's also a couple of piers, a jetty, and an inlet to visit, and that's what we're going to do right now. Careful.
Always.
Well, while the beach is the main attraction here, there are also a couple of short hikes in this state park.
Yeah, we're gonna hike the Gator Lake Trail and see if we can spot any of them.
Hopefully in the lake and not on the trail.
Gator Lake Trail is a loop that's 1/2 mile long and is rated as easy.
That got real swampy real quick, didn't it? Well, that was a fun little trail to explore, wasn't it?
It was.
We didn't see any gators.
But we did see some great blue heron and some egrets.
Yeah, lots of birds out here. It was really cool just to walk through.
It was.
Just hearing the sounds of the birds chirping and cooing and making their noises.
Making all kinds of noises.
At times they were quite loud,
They were.
actually.
I think they were fighting.
If you've got, say, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes to just kind of meander around, this is a great one to stop off at.
It is.
There's supposedly a loop trail. There was quite a bit of trails that were blocked and stuff, but there's so many different connecting trails out here.
Right.
Really, it's more of a, I would say, a choose your own adventure
is.
for how you want to make your way through.
Yeah.
We had a great time. We're going to see if there's anything else we want to do before we head out. We'll check in with you guys in just a bit. Well, we had a great time in the Florida Panhandle, didn't we?
We did. We purposely stayed away from places that we visited before, like the touristy areas in Destin, Fort Walton
Right.
Beach, and Panama City Beach. And we chose to do some things that we'd never done before. And it was a good call.
Yeah, ideally we would have liked to have visited those places again because we do enjoy them. But we just had a few days to explore the area and wanted to hang out with our friends, which was such a great visit for us. So there just wasn't enough time for everything. So we decided to take on some new places, and I'm glad we did. I really am. From here, we're going to move on to the east coast of Florida, where we'll be exploring this upcoming week, and we'll share that with you guys in our next episode.
For now, that's it for our mission. What's your mission? This event features local and national chalk art. This event features local and national chalk artists throughout the the beach in the state park.
Yeah.
Beach. I'm gonna need you.
Watch your back, you're going under. Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I was starting out.
Yeah, you're starting out.
What am I saying?
I don't remember what you're saying, but I remember you're saying it first. I can't even talk. Let's rewind. I really can't talk. Well, that was a fun little trail to explore, wasn't it?
It was. We saw
Wasn't
it?
it? Let's try that again.
Let's try.
Well, that didn't work out well, did it? I think we're going to need another take. Well, hey guys, it's Jimmy here. Our mission in every episode of this vlog is to share one of our fun-filled adventures with you guys. But our greater mission in life is to share our hope and happiness with you. One of the ways we do this is through a short faith-based thought for the day that I write. They take about a minute to read each day. They're free, and they're available at finishlinefaith.com or facebook.com/finishlinefaith. I hope you'll take a look.